is evidence of a really tested competitor who has climbed to the top ranks now after years and years of training, and you want for the best for him, but man, it's going to be tough to achieve that final echelon.
I have to say, everyone tuning into this is in for a real treat. This is grand finals of the biggest event.
I believe he had some technical issues to
Okay,
start it off.
I think we're ready. I have to say, I've never seen Shaneak play this well. Anyone watching this from across the world, this is such an amazing moment to tune in, because Luugi, he's looking hot, he's looking on fire, and Shaneak is ready with a statement to show the world why he can go toe-to-toe with the very best.
It's a good start from Shaneak right now. Fully inked up is the Luigi, 66%, and it's only gonna mount 81. Up airs, fairs, no jump on the Luigi. An upbeat gimp perhaps. But he just about has the height.
I mean, this purple guy, can he find his way back into the first stop? No, he can't. The platform camping, I tell you, everything about Shaneak's gameplay just speaks to such a measured game plan. He understands, he retreats the platform, he looks for the parry up smash immediately. He is so dialed in on finding this win.
Running up a bit too aggressively though, Inkling not being able to represent any sort of ideas in front of Luigi's shield, so he gets up to it up bead. Still, Shaneak is finding a lot and he's getting some good damage out, 48% from few hits. But this is dangerous, but it's not lethal.
The spotter just coming out, he's a bit terrified. The directional air dodges, the whiffs, and you know who wins when everybody's whiffing? Luigi. Luugi locking us in right there for the second up to up beat of the game, the second stop taken. He is here with a statement.
There comes out, pressures him further, but Luigi is just going to be allowed back on. That up strong's not going to kill. Still in disadvantage, still in the corner. Shaneak is looking for a down air, perhaps into up strong or up air, but he's not quite finding anything just yet. Luugi is poised underneath the platform. He is waiting.
I have to say, Shaneak is so locked in. I don't know how much of the body language you guys learned from Winners Finals, but I felt both players were a bit more relaxed. But now they are ready. We are grand finalists of Avalon Encore, and we want to win this.
Great air dodge to the platform there. Shaneak not really being able to kill him for it, and misfire does not betray Luugi this time. It comes out at a critical moment, and it is unfortunate for Shaneak.
Shaneak trying to slow things down a little bit, retreating to the platform, demonstrating a bit of calmness. I love that back air on that Nezanati.
Great upbeat, but he still has this jump, so he's able to get all the way to the other side of SBF. Up strong, sends all the way into the corner, but it's not enough.
Good GI coming out from Shaneak. With the directional air dodge getting all stuffed out. And a down B catching the two-frame.
That's a beautiful option. I'm such a massive fan of that option. It's because it's a fully active hitbox. There's just no way past it for Inkling, who doesn't have a hitbox while rising.
A lovely down B from Luugi, finding himself with a 2-stock in that game one. 5 more to go. I mean, you know, the preceding interactions are going to be so vital, because they'll become a question of, can Luugi, you know, the second highest ranked player in Europe on Yumi rank, can he build this momentum? Can he develop just an unstoppable train of victory? Or can Shaneak keep this aggression, keep this confidence? Because once more, I've never seen him play so confident versus Luugi. I've never seen him play so well. It is so important now. Can he do it? It really matters in the grand finals.
It's a poor start in this game too. He gets grabbed right off the bat, but Luugi misses the dash. You don't often see that from him. That's maybe a little bit of nerves.
Yeah, I like the Nair jab, bear jab, not true. Opting for Nair instead, as Shaneak not taking any risks past that frame on combo breaker. STIing up there to stay alive in advantage state. This guy, I mean, he's making Inkling look top tier. I feel like I'm back in 2018. I'm watching like Wishes or something, you know what I mean? It's just ridiculous.
Justin Byler, back when he used to be Justin Inkling. However, Shaneak is a new breed of Inkling. Still though, it's not going to do a lot when you're jumping straight into Luigi's loving arms. It's a dangerous position he's been navigating recently. These scrambles, they are so Luigi favored, like you said, but he's really trying to box in that area, but I'm not sure it's quite the option that he's looking for, because it's just not paying off.
Yeah, I mean, 2025 Inkling versus 2025 Luigi. This guy is as destructive as ever. We've reached a stage of Ultimate where we've learned it's kind of punish game over everything. And Luugi is giving us a clinic. Oh, well, that's the case. Shaneak is too. I mean, that's another up air, 1 up smash. This guy is just so
That is a tiny hitbox to hit, by the way, and to time. It's really rough. The fact that he just has all the confidence in the world to go for that, to call out Luugi's jump is so impressive. Dodges the grab, waits for the down B. That's great patience, but he just doesn't quite get the punish we're looking for.
Yeah, I like the patience with the pivot grabs from Luugi. That pivot grab mastermind. Luugi going for his classic double cross-up. He starts going one way, makes it look like a cross-up, and then he doubles back. Actually, I'm not crossing you up. And he finds his mark versus Shaneak. A big lead now for Luugi.
Who is just spamming that Z button at this point. He is plunging for his life at the moment. He knows that Shaneak does not have a great win in the air or on the ground. If he's just making great use of that punch underneath the platform, there aren't many angles of approach. And at this point, it's looking a little bit dire for Shaneak, who is eating up tilt after up tilt after up tilt.
A lot of shields coming out, less maneuvering. I have to say, I feel like Shaneak is perhaps losing a bit of steam. Ooh, body block, into the downers, and that's it. I mean, he was 20 steps ahead there.
What a punish from Luugi, runs up to him, knows he's gonna roll, dashes back up tilt.
It doesn't matter how many steps you are versus Luugi. If he's one step ahead of you, he will find that kill. 2-0 to Luugi. This guy is not letting up. We're going back to small battlefield. We're going to a smaller, more claustrophobic stage. We want to convert into edge guards. Smaller stage meets neutral wins, send us off stage.
Yep.
That is where Shaneak has been piling up his pressure. That is where Shaneak has been dominating. He's been saying, respect me, respect my game plan. Luugi hovering snake.
Not gonna happen. But we saw Shaneak in the player cam just right now, leaning in back his head, closed eyes, breathing hard. This guy is thinking. This guy is not out of it mentally just yet. And he knows that even if this game doesn't go his way, even if it's a 3-0, there's still 3 more games for Luugi to win after this.
Oh my God.
Because it is looking like a 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, there's 4 more, but as you say, it's looking like 3 more. 10 seconds in, we find that 0 to death. The Luugi special, I mean, this guy is not letting up. He's finding his own spot dodges. Scraps have gone from even to dominant.
Yeah, it is looking rough for Shaneak, who feels like he's just falling into Luugi's game plan at this point, who has so much confidence that he's now going for the taunt to finish off his edge guard. This is Luugi at his best right now. He knows how much control he's in. He knows that he's in the driver's seat, and that is just one kill confirm and 1 more grab, and it is down to a new set, and it's even footing between these 2 players. Shaneak trying to add to back with a down air, but it doesn't lead to much. Maybe to the back air though?
Yeah, I mean, this is the sort of confidence you need if you want to make this comeback while down 2-0 in Grand Finals. We see the no DI mix-up, great matchup knowledge from Luugi, disorienting him a little bit there, but Luugi, he doesn't care. Again, no DI, I like it. It's the hardest one to cover. Oh, reading that cyclone! An even stock situation. I love Shaneak's tenacity here. You know, after he lost that first stock, he's not demoralized, he's adjusting in his chair.
Patience.
Anyone who's known Shaneak on this journey knows him being determined all the way, him playing with such amazing quality the whole way, is such growth. But Luugi, he's trying to shut it right now.
It was close to a shield poke on that roller there. It was a dangerous situation for Luugi, but just not quite. And the up strong is always going to catch Inkling no matter what he does. Unfortunately, it leads to even more. What a reset from Luugi. But a good air dodge to ledge doesn't lead to an escape.
Perhaps a spectacular conversion for the 3-0, going to be missed with an air dodge there. But Shaneak, he's not giving up. I like that nair. He just wants to send him off stage. Wants to catch that neutral get up. But I have to say, again, if there's one move he's getting hit by too much, it is that plunger, is it not?
Yeah, absolutely. It's just leading to too much damage. Misfire comes out again, and again it betrays Luugi. He's now 2 for 2 since we started our block. Unuseful and useless misfires, or just actually unhelpful, actually.
Yes, a second chance now for Shaneak. Can he keep his composure? Can he find a big opening here? Ooh, F throw! Back at F throw!
What?
This is some new technology.
Back throw. Yes.
Okay, this guy stands up immediately.
You see the enthusiasm as well?
He goes for the fist bump.
He's so pumped up.
This guy is raging. These guys, perhaps they say, let's just go back to SBF or something. I'm not sure. Shaneak, he's riding off to the side, perhaps for some mid-set coaching, for some water.
Is this legal? I don't remember if you're allowed to be coached between sets.
Oh yeah, true. It's between set coaching. As Shaneak right now talking to some of the other top 8 competitors, talking to
Mr. Hetio, how legal is this, Mr. Hetio? Is this allowed? Oh, yeah, so 2 different sets. The Hetio tournament has spoken, he's saying this is perfectly allowed.
I have to say,
Luugi also has its own corner, by the way,
yeah.
speaking with Mondi.
Luugi being coached by Mondi and Shaneak being coached by Haruhi and Azalea. I have to say, the most vocal members of the crowd, the loudest, have been these other competitors.
Yeah.
You know, I think when everyone is competing and playing each other so much in England here, we get really invested in the storylines. And these guys, they want to see nothing but the best in this grand final reset. As, you know, I think these players, they all want a Shaneak win. They all want Shaneak, honestly, to topple this Leviathan.
Yes.
But Luugi, he's not making it easy. He never makes it easy. That's why he's #1.
We will see if the power of friendship will be what avails Shaneak this tournament, this win that he has been yearning for so long, but we just know that it's not going to be made easy for him. Luugi, he's joking around with Sin, to be honest. I feel like he's confident. I feel like he's already sort of figured out how he's changed around the matchup, how he's engaging in more scraps, but also baiting Shaneak in towards him for those grabs, like we said, that have been finding Shaneak so much more. This guy is right now in the driver's seat. It is up to Shaneak at this point to turn things around.
Yeah, I think if we want to talk about the singular key difference between set 1, winners finals, set 2, grand finals, it was the outcomes of those scraps. Yep. Shaneak was having such dominance, such back and forth control in those scraps in that first set, but in the second set, Luugi was finding key spot dodges away from his grabs, and he was also finding a lot of his own grabs.
Yep.
But right now, guys, we are heading back into the second set. Game 1 of the reset, Luugi versus Shaneak. Dante, we are getting back into these grand finals. The first stock, Luugi versus Shaneak.
Gets it back here into a little bit of damage, going for a drag down, little reset. I like the idea. We're seeing down throw as well. We're seeing new ideas again. Okay, I'm happy actually. We're seeing Shaneak again comfortable, I think, but that is a crucial mistake perhaps. Though he was well towards the ledge, that air dodge was always been quite safe. I like the position from Shaneak, and I like the confidence. I feel like we're a little bit back. I feel like we're warm again.
Yeah, honestly, I think instead of panic spot dodges, he needs to be doing more panic rolls, panic full hops. He just needs to disengage. Because right now, he's keeping that CQC, and Luugi is finding those key openings.
It's also important, like, Luigi, out of advantage, good catch, good catch. You're not biased at all. No, Luigi out of disadvantage, like, or in advantage, he is allowed to whiff moves and then repeat moves over and over because of his monstrous frame data. So I think you're right. Disengaging has been so important. He's done well, and now he's got a lead, and now he's playing it slow. We're playing it controlled near the platform. We are mixing up the side of shields as well. We're going to try to go past the shield enough so that we can't be caught by options either. And it's just some really nice spacing from Shaneak right now, who is measured.
Ooh, the spot dodge again. I don't like these spot dodges, Sonati. I really think he needs to cut them out. Luugi, Luugi with the deficit. But Shaneak finding so many grabs. Honestly, Luugi, a lot of double jumps. He's going high. He's playing like a Venezuelan. He needs to chill out with going high all the time. Relax a little bit more.
And he does relax. He waits on the jab and he gets the easy punish. That move minus tell, and it's an easy way to even up the start. Shaneak is making it difficult for him. He was too aggressive, but the misfire again at a crucial moment.
The up smashes. This guy makes this up smash look like Gamer & Watch up B. I've never seen such a fearsome out of shield option.
Good catch on the jump in from Shaneak, and Luugi again. He's running in again. He's getting grabbed. Luugi has such good reading on the timing.
He's getting grabbed. Luugi, he's finding those grabs. He's finding those grabs. Like, we need to see the trip.
Yeah, it's good percent. 32 from a light 2-piece. Doesn't get hit by the down B off the net either, and it's good damage from Shaneak. 56 is what we love to see. Now, empty hopping, wanting to find these back airs, but no one's getting parried.
Yeah, up smash, a rare kill confirm. Extra rare kill confirm coming out as Luugi now, he's going to want to look for this comeback and keep up his win streak.
Good, good. He baits him out with a full hop.
He's playing like Asker's Luigi. This guy just wants to grab and pivot grab. Oh my goodness.
Careful! Great punish on the grab! And that's what we want to see!
Both players playing with such passion right now. And you know, I think I have to say, no, and I seriously mean this, I think no player respects Luugi more than Shaneak. And seriously, no player respects Shaneak more than Luugi. These guys, you know, they are practice partners. They are the two best players the UK has right now. You know, some people might have felt there was perhaps a bit of a void when Blue Forever has taken a step back from competing.
Yeah.
But Shaneak, he shows us there is no void. This guy is an amazing player. He is one of the best players in the world, and he's trying to show it right now in this grand final.
Indeed, 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 and it is that grab that we were talking about earlier that ends up being Luugi's downfall that time around. Twice in a row we saw him baited on the grab by Shaneak using the full hop excellently and also shield pressure. Luugi just getting a bit too comfortable in those positions, and Shaneak with perhaps the conditioning. And there's a roll as well.
That's a very risky 50-50.
But it's a roll. We are seeing disengaging like you said as well. Maybe we did the coaching actually.
Ooh, yeah, and again the aggression coming out. Ooh, jab, jab, getting stymied by the up smash. Again, the platform camping. This guy, he understands when to retreat to platform, how to keep Luugi guessing as he has a lead in this game 2. He's up 1-0. May I remind you, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we might have been feeling that 3-0 from the first set. Look, we're new men now, we're new people.
Yeah, both players sticking towards the platforms as well. We see some different neutral.
What are we doing? Oh my
And we
God.
also see some different options off stage. Luugi went for the down B, it worked before, it didn't work then, but then Shaneak falls too far with the down air and so kills himself in what would have been an amazing position. Still, Shaneak, he laughed it off.
He has the lead.
He's composed, he's composed.
He put him in aura debt. It was a knock-on effect. The momentum has now, it promised him this neutral win.
Oh, but unfortunately he doesn't get the grab after what was an amazing opening as Luugi instead, who gets a nice little three-piece. Still, Shaneak gets the jab.
Ooh, got two throws. Oh my God, he's dead, no double jump. Last stock situation in this game 2. I have to say, I like Luugi's forward airs a bit more here. He's been, you know, he's realizing he can cover those spot dodges with them, but Shaneak doesn't care. Which character?
Oh, he's dead! Surely he's dead!
Which character kills in one hit again? Is it Luigi or is it Inkling? Because this guy...
Oh,
okay,
no.
I'm pretty sure it's Luigi.
I think we've messed up. I think we just said too much stuff
Never mind,
just
never
now. And Shaneak cannot get grabbed. Say it with me. It is a dangerous position for both players here. Don't get it twisted, but it's a beautiful down air. Continues with the back air. Off stage.
Oh my God. Oh my God. He's dead, no. Oh my God. What is happening to that team? What is happening? You know, it might not look like a last hit, but that grab is lurking. It's lingering. Its presence is felt by Shaneak, who is being so careful in this advantage stage. He goes up to him. He stands up in his chair. Immediately, he has to run it back. Oh my God.
Pivot grab again. As goes Luigi, like you said, rears its ugly head. It's a very confident pivot grab on the dash tag, but he doesn't have the frame advantage that he thinks he has, and Shaneak is just able to get behind him.
I mean, I'm feeling lightheaded here, Zanatti. This is just such a run.
It's been
from
non-stop.
Shaneak, taking down formidable competitors. You know, he had Azalea in winners quarters, Mpopo in winners semis. You know, it's no slouch to some of the best players in Europe. Taking down Luugi in winners finals. He just needs one more set win on the Lumi rank #2 in Europe. Can he find it? This would really take him to the next level. I mean, it seriously would.
This is the end of the climb. We describe Luugi as the peak of the UK. This is the end of the climb. It's the final 100 meters, but it's a long, long journey. It's a long trek for Shaneak. One game can feel like a lifetime when it's everything on the line, but it's now his time to prove himself as the second best and maybe even the aspiring best in the UK.
Yeah, I mean, this guy has won C-tier upon C-tier in the UK so far. He is the most dominant domestic player, because Luugi, he sticks to the majors, you know. Shaneak, he tussles with everyone, and he comes out on top. Luugi, he's thinking about this reverse trio. You know, it's now or never for the best player in the UK. He needs to find something, but Shaneak is going to make it as hard as possible.
Indeed, Luugi finds a fair, like you said, I really like his fair catches on the jump timings. It feels like he's got that down pat. He's just not leading into much, but it is percent that is racking up nicely. 85% is when we start to get stuff started. Nair's not going to do anything, but 104 grab is perilous, and it is up to Shaneak now to deprive him of the stock first. Doesn't find the down tilt, gets the up air. That's not the percent that's going to be killing. We try and catch the landing. We do with F tilt, but it's full jump. It's every single option in the world for Luugi here, who is not yet scared of losing his stock. Baits him, in fact, gets him off stage, gets the plungers out.
Their footstool. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, Look at the player cams as well. I feel like Luugi is floundering a bit. He needs the stock. Okay, and he
Finds it.
He finds it. He finds it. Luugi, he needs 8 more stocks if he wants this reverse 3-0. You know, Luigi fans, they're going to be cheering for their boy right now. They need a big comeback. Oh my god.
That was a bit dangerous. I thought he saved him. He did not.
Yeah, I mean, I got a little bit scared there, but now we are dead even, guys. But still,
wait!
But still, ooh, what a fantastic idea, but not finding it.
Instead, it's Luugi finding a lot of damage, 86%. Shaneak's still in the corner right now, and he hasn't done much on this stock at all. The footstool would have been great. Instead, it is nothing. He's pressuring him a little bit down till he's still in the air at the moment. Inkling not the best character at landing, and not the best character getting off the platform either. Finally gets the up air though. So confident, so crazy how nuts this guy is playing right now. But that's a bit too much from Shaneak, who will be getting punished hard.
I have to think, you know, such composure will be demanded of Shaneak, where just a few neutral interactions separate him from being the biggest tournament winner of the weekend, of being one of the biggest tournament winners of Europe of the season. But Luugi right now, he has a massive lead, trying to lap him in percent at 6-7%. His favorite number, I'll tell you that, it's his Twitter handle.
Oh my god. Splat Bomb pressuring option to the ledge, but Luugi's just got a bit too much invincibility. What can Shaneak do instead? Splat Bomb situation it again, feigns the ledge from Luugi's not scared.
Oh, the 2-frame.
Finally, it's been so long since we've seen that up B tech. Still he finds it, Luugi not dying at all.
This guy, I mean, he's dancing all over the place. It's like a ballerina, it's so elegant.
Oh, but set too low.
Last stock situation, one stock now separates Shaneak from crowning himself as champion of Avalon Encore.
Yes, but there's work to be done. 4% on Luugi. We need to start with some ink, maybe an up tilt, maybe a reset with the up air. A little bit of pressure on the shield. Jab 3, like you said, gentleman instead. This guy knows what's at stake now. He knows he's not allowed to mess up on the shield anymore. And he's being so judicious with his opportunities, Theo. He is taking it so carefully, but careful isn't going to be enough. He needs to be bold.
Luigi's being reserved, a little 2-piece there. Finds him in ledge one more time. Perhaps Luigi's weakest game state. Unable to confirm off that. He's covering these rolls but not finding them. Honestly, Luugi is terrified, but so is Shaneak. I think this kills.
Does.
Wow. I think both players there really struggling a bit. Luugi coming out on top, but you know that wasn't easy. That wasn't comfortable. He was shielding a lot. He was not going for any commitments. He was really just letting the situation come to him.
Meanwhile, Shaneak was a bit more static than we've seen him before. We saw him get the attack, and he gets the air dodge as well. He was ready for the air dodge, but doesn't quite follow up. And he starts dashing in front of Luigi's shield as well, sort of waiting for something that never came, maybe manifesting a read. It's not quite enough. You need to be so on point to be the best here. Shaneak is listening to his boys in the crowd, I think. I think he's just exchanging jokes. I hope it's not coaching.
Yeah, Shaneak, I mean, seriously, this is cinema. People told me, you know, Luigi sets out fun to watch, but this has been an absolute roller coaster in every single direction. I could not have anticipated such a thrilling end to this tournament.
And in all fairness, we've commentated 4 sets today, and the only ones that have been close to the sets between these two players so far. So I have been thoroughly enjoying it. As Shaneak has him on stage, no jump like you said, but he's not able to push it far enough.
That could have been a crucial opening, but Luugi now firing right back. He has advantage state. He wants this first stock. Both players at 6-1%, now at 6-2. This could mean everything in this back end.
Great grab. Phenomenal catch. Has Luigi off stage just to get the back air.
Jump. He has to air dodge. Look at the patience. Look at the composure from Shaneak as he navigates this situation.
It is precarious indeed for Shaneak, who is dancing around all these options. These scary options. Doesn't go the back air correctly, but it's not quite the percent where it's going to kill. Shaneak's holding on, but he doesn't survive the second.
That was a Shaneak roller if I've seen one. Honestly, I thought he stopped doing those, but maybe old habits like, oh my god, this guy is trying to introduce us to something new. I mean, this is crazy. Look at the shield pressures, and that's it.
Not opting for up throw either. He knows that down B can escape these up throw up air percents. It's wise from Shaneak.
Swinging and swinging and swinging, and you would think Luigi would come out on top here, but Shaneak is he's just so good. the mix-ups, the timings, the everything right now. Oh, a safe roller. What
Yeah,
roller is that?
aerial rolls across on the shield is a really cool option. Luigi tilting his shield up to not get caught by the up air. The second up air does catch, but it's just too weak. Again, Inkling, trouble killing. You said before, it's finally the
An elegant, a graceful tomahawk if I've ever seen one. But Luugi firing right back with that 3-piece has him at neutral get-up range, has him on the ledge. Luigi's ledge trapping with this transcendent plunger, I mean, it is disgusting.
It is really difficult to get out of the situation. Shaneak does manage, but when Luigi's on the platform here, it's not a great situation for Inkling. She doesn't have a great way of pressuring the platform. Shaneak, sorry, finds a way to get him in disadvantage. Fair gets out before Shaneak's Fair gets the grab!
A key pivot grab from Luugi. Those pivot grabs have been instrumental in him finding that first set and will be in his second.
It's a great spot dodge from Luugi. You cannot get caught out too hard, but he does lose his air dodge.
He keeps going high, but the back airs are there every time. No double jump on the... Yeah, no double jump on the side of Shaneak. Amazing down B.
Again. No, goes for down air instead, and maybe a bit too risky from Luigi. No.
The patient back air.
And Shaneak rollers.
Keeping stage control. The parry down to dash side. Luugi is dialed in. He is craving this game 5, Zanatti.
He needs it if he's going to keep going, and it looks like he might get it if Shaneak can't find a way to get him off stage right now. Anything big would be so nice for Shaneak, but Luigi knows what kind of threat Inkling possesses in the air. He has to drift in with that up air, so there's no threat on the air dodge timing there because she can't follow up either. So he gets down for free, and he gets to put on just a bit more damage.
Instead, not finding an up smash, the directional air dodge, saving the bacon of Luugi, saving the turkey bacon.
No.
The game 5 not happening just yet. Ooh, the forward, I mean, such spacing. How lovely.
Drifts back all the way. Gets a jab, but doesn't get the finisher, unfortunately. He doesn't get a little bit of a situation that he would like. He's keeping the ink on him, and the ink would lead to some good percent, but you can't scrap with Luigi like this. It's scary.
He's covering the roll-ins. He's covering the defensive options. He wants this game 5. He has stage control.
Ooh, it's low down air.
Air dodge. Luugi, he has this stage control. He's so poised right now to take us to a game 5, but Shaneak is going to fire right back.
Look at him, look at how scared he is, but also how smartly he's playing it. Up air's not going to kill it, and Shaneak is not giving him a lot.
God,
it's a free opening!
That's a lot of damage. He is at 153. A single mistake is death, Zanatti.
You're correct, it is. Unfortunately, he goes in with the fair, and Luugi goes for an option I don't believe he's represented once they set, jumping forward with the down B, using the iframes to get out of that sticky situation, and brings us to game 5.
I mean, such a wise down B from Luugi. He had been going high at a lot of ledge, mixing up between net and air dodge, and when it really matters, he mixes up with the down B to secure that game 4. I mean, this guy is a veteran. You see why he hasn't missed top 8 at a major this year. You see why he has not been upset by a player who hasn't been ranked top 150. Like this guy, he doesn't give up easy. He has all these tricks up his sleeve. Whenever you think you're ready to win, he has another layer ready. And now, both players posing themselves before the final game. No matter what happens, the final game of this tournament.
Game 8 between these two players. Game 11 or 12, I believe, in total after their game 4 set earlier. It is such a long journey between these two, and we are at the culmination of Avalon Encore. It is the final time for both these players to prove their worth.
Inkling being selected by Shaneak, Luugi selecting the Luigi, and we are heading right back into their favorite playground, small battlefield.
The crowd are getting loud for what is the inevitable conclusion, and we start off with a nice up throw up air. Luugi coming down with the nair, not at all dissuaded by the start, and he is, like we've seen all the time before, scrapping.
Yeah, I mean, the king of the United Kingdom, one of the kings of Europe. He will make Shaneak work tooth and nail for this victory, and he is going to try his hardest to take this opening hit.
Up air falls on Luugi's shield. It is a safe option, so Shaneak continues on with his pressure, finding these back airs, being very aggressive with them, but perhaps too aggressive. Falls far down the stage, doesn't die, still holding on, but getting there, getting carried to the side. It's dangerous. It's building, Kendrick. Set up both building.
He reversed it. Why did he do that? He's a bit nervous, perhaps. Throwing him back off stage, not opting for the pre-off 50-50. What's happening? I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I just can't believe how much is on the line between these two players as they are both trying to navigate this first stock situation. The platform camping, the call out, not going to find its mark.
No double jump.
No double jump. No double jump.
Good tech.
Okay, he takes the damage, but was it worth it? He's in the corner now.
It's scary for Shaneak, for sure. Like you said, in the corner, gets caught out by the up air into an easy back air. Doesn't miss on those conversions, even on his tournament life, even on the last game. He's not missing, he's not scared. He mixes up the eye, and Luugi claims the first stock.
That was such a good down B from Luugi, mashing his way into that first stock. And now he finds himself with a lead in the most important game of his tournament run.
Shaneak needs a big hit. He wants to send him off stage, he wants to find a fair, find an up air, find a back air even. It will be enough, but it needs to be something or it will leave. He gets the sour spot of Armstrong in that position. That's terrible. And he's still life in the fair as well.
Oh my god, he calls out the double jump miss. He's in his head. A hard read. The thing about Shaneak in this tournament is he's never given up. He's down in game 5, but he's going for these mix-ups. He's going for these commitments. He wants this victory.
Gets a grab, splat bomb, bounces off Luigi instead of exploding, unfortunately. Still, Luugi in the corner, eating some splash shot percent, eating some up airs, eating theirs. He is taking a lot of damage right now, but the spot dodge is too good. It's damage on the other half.
A deep breath from Shaneak as he gets grabbed there. The tomahawk timing mix-up. He has him off stage. The double jump, I think.
Oh, he saw it.
Double jump.
He's on stage.
Here's a double jump, I swear. I swear it's a double jump. He's dead. One stock separates him from winning this tournament. Luugi, he wants to find this stock. Zerfutstu, the down tilt 2 frame. He's not giving up, but a timely gap attack will keep Shaneak's second stock alive.
My god, Shaneak fighting for his life right now, but caught out in the air by up tilt into an up B in his last stock for the two players. Shaneak cannot get grabbed, he cannot die, he cannot go out like a dog. He must fight like a devil to overcome this titan.
Last stock, game 5, the prevailing king versus the rising star of the United Kingdom, ladies and gentlemen. This is insane. Massive damage as now Luugi has the lead. He has stage control, but Shaneak is firing right back. Oh my god, the little reversal there, the little trade. He's playing around these platforms.
Great splash shot.
Oh.
Look at the timing mix-up.
Look at the movement. No double jump. Does he catch this edge?
Down strong? No. Does he go for it? Instead up air trades with there.
No,
Shaneak retreats to the platform. He's going to start ripping these up strongs. I can feel it, Theo.
The venue is teeming with suspense at this last hit. Oh my god! Back throw here.
Not going to kill.
Inkling's
too weak.
Oh my god!
No way!
Oh my god! Shaneak, the rising star of the United Kingdom, game 5 last stock, finds the down air as the crowd rushes down to embrace the champion of Avalon Encore, the champion of the biggest event of the year in the UK, the champion of the biggest event of the week. He finds a B-tier victory. I mean, Shaneak, ladies and gentlemen, what more can you say?
Blood, sweat, tears, effort, persistence, but in the end, luck. Every competitor needs luck. In the end, it is part of skill. It is undeniable. And after so many misfires that went Luugi's way, it is one that doesn't go his way. It is critical, but Shaneak did not miss.
This guy is so good, man. I'm so happy. This guy is so good. No, seriously, no one deserves it more than Shaneak. This guy is such an amazing competitor. Can you believe how composed he was the entire time, making all the right decisions, keeping up his aggression, keeping up his spacing, his timing mix-ups, his RPS mix-ups. Everything was stellar from start to finish. Even when he got 3-0'd in the first set of grand finals, you know, the adversities came his way. He missed some key moments. And Shaneak currently lifting his trophy to the applause of the crowd. I mean, so deserved, well deserved from Shaneak.
You've got to be happy for him. He's worked so hard, he's worked for so long to be here. And we don't like reflecting on the other person, but Luugi's frustrated, man. This meant a lot to him, even though it was on the smaller scale. Like, you're right, he does all the majors, but losing to Shaneak at this point, it's still frustrating.
Yeah.
And now he knows as well, there is serious competition. He knows it better than anyone. Yeah. Like you said, these two players know it better than anyone, but there was one player who's afraid on the
interview?
day.
Could you get him?
But yes, I would like an interview.
Interview with him.
And I would love for you to have it because this means so much to you and him, I can tell.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll try to get Shaneak. Okay,
we'll
Shaneak
get
will
him,
be
we'll
joining
get
us for a winners interview. I'll have to ask him some questions, see how he feels about that. I really wanna get to know how he was feeling throughout that set, because I mean, a complete roller coaster. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you want to hear some words from the champion, I mean, I guess let me say it, the, as of today, best player in the UK, dethroning Luugi on this fine evening, then stick around, because we will be hearing from him.
Would you say there was no one better to take your crown as the previous Avalon winner?
That's true. You know, I was thinking, I need to get my run back, Avalon back-to-back. No.
No.
No. It's his day, not mine.
It was Shaneak's
So
tournament.
many amazing competitors from start to finish, you know, and Shaneak, he came out on top. He showed us why he was seeded third, you know, why this guy has been silently, he's been coming up the ranks. You know, he's been traveling to France, and perhaps he gets seeded into like hurt in like winners round 1 of pro bracket. So it's a bit unfortunate, but just showing us here in his home turf in the United Kingdom, in England, why he is the second best Inkling in the world, why he is the best Inkling in Europe, why he is just, he's a phenom, he's one of a kind. I mean,
okay,
seriously.
respect. We're going to have Luugi
Can we have
on
an
for-
interview?
We'll have Luugi on for an interview, and then we'll sign off after
Yeah,
some
we'll be
shout-outs.
signing off afterwards. I think we're going, okay.
We do have some shout-outs first. Shaneak,
Sweet.
could you come on? Awesome.
All right, Shaneak will be joining us here for a winner's interview. All right. All right. Congratulations. Amazing tournament from start to finish. Honestly, I was like shaking commentating it. And the first thing I have to ask is, when you went down in that first stock of game 5, did you feel in any way, you know, disturbed? Did you feel like, shit, this is it? Like, you know, it ends here, I'm getting reverse 3-0'd.
Not particularly. So, from my perspective, obviously, like, being a deficit, especially against Luigi, never a good situation, right? Goes without saying. But I think for me, you know, I've played Adam so much. Like, we have probably 5,000 games played with each other.
Yeah.
Like, I know what he does. He knows what I do. The game's never over, you know.
So you think it's just you've played so much, you're so familiar that it almost doesn't matter after a point?
Honestly, yeah. Like, to me, I didn't really think about it as like, oh, it's a life or death scenario. I'm game 5 with, like, one of the best in the world. To me, he's just my friend, you know? Like, we've played so much together, like...
Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't really deep him.
It's true, like, all the players here in the UK, you know, at the end of the day, you're not just fighting a competitor, you're fighting your friend. And I suppose that does help you stay composed. I want to ask as well, your playstyle versus Luigi, I feel like I've never seen anything like it. How confident and composed you are with boxing. Like, you gentleman, you jab, you run in his face a lot. Do you think that's something you've, like, pioneered, or what are your thoughts on this playstyle? Because I think it's very unique.
Again, I think it's the same thing. Like, it's just we know each other so well. I know what I can get away with to some extent. Obviously, I'm not going to be correct all the time, but I know him well enough to where I'm not really scared. And getting hit feels less impactful. Like, if he hits me with a combo, it's nothing I've not seen before. I've seen it countless times, so I don't really care after a certain amount, you know?
I want to ask as well, do you have any goals with, like, competing and stuff away from the tournament? Say next year, or anything you have your eye on? Do you have aspirations in this regard?
Okay, so before this tournament, probably since I was like 13, 14, I'm 19 now, it was, I just want to get top 20 in Europe. I want to get ranked top 20 in Europe, then I can look back and I'll be like, oh, I'm happy, we've done what we want, right? And I feel like now I've kind of just done that.
I'm pretty sure I will be shocked if you're not top 20 in Europe,
yeah.
I have to say. After today.
Yeah, it's been good. But I don't know, in terms of like ranking or like how much I want to compete, not particularly. I want to go to a few more countries next year. I want to go to America. At least once. You're going to come with me, by the way.
America next year. That would be amazing. One last thing. So your character choices. Before this top 8, you were playing lots of Aegis in bracket, and then as soon as we got into winner semis, you were full Inkling. Did that transition scare you much? Do you feel like Inkling is, you know, struggles in this character? Because a lot of people say Inkling can't do it and so on. So how did you feel playing full Inkling from winner semis onwards?
I think the matchups were fine, because I always counterpick based on matchups. So before top 8, I just had matchups that I didn't like with Inkling. So like I had a Steve, I'm never going to do that one. I got like Azalea, Falco. It's not like bad, I just personally don't like it. Azalea is really good against Inkling. I think like Pyramithra is just like better than Inkling in that matchup. I don't know, I think in terms of switching between them, I'm so used to it now, you know? Like, because I think I always soloed Inkling from like, until like last year really.
Yeah.
So then to me, Pyramid 3 is more like of a sub-character, like a secondary, you know, it's more of a practice thing almost. So I think having the ability to switch between them, it kind of came to me naturally in that sense. There's nothing I really had to work on.
Makes sense. Well, congratulations once again. Thank you very much for the interview. Would you, what, do you, so, yeah, do you want to show the stream your medal? So we have a, it's kind of like a crest medal type thing. We have these in like schools in the UK. I don't know how commonplace they are. But it looks like something you would get if your like school won the football league or something.
I'm surprised you can read the text.
So the Avalon champion here, Shaneak. Once again, congratulations. Thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you, Theo.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching Avalon. I mean, honestly, I think I'm going to be rejoined for some closing words with Zanatti. Coming into this top 8, these European tournaments, sometimes you see a lot of the same players at the top. I didn't really know what to expect, but I have to say it exceeded my expectations beyond belief. I'm so happy with the way that these finals turned out. So I thank all of you for watching on this evening.
Yes, it's insane coming back because obviously I've been doing less blocks, I've been less involved with the community, but it's been so sick coming back and seeing like, it's not different, it's still so hype, it's still so amazing. Yeah. But speaking of amazing, I want to play it forward a little bit and talk about the future. My friend Smar has been starting a charity initiative, you may have seen it on Twitter, called Play It Forward. It's a fundraising initiative that will run for almost an entire month with the idea to raise as much money for mental health charities as possible to help people in need. It's led by Smart, it's supported by some of the best event organizers in the country, and it's going to be featuring stuff like Rivals, Smash Ultimate, even 2xKO and Tekken. It's going to be a big culmination of all these communities. And these communities will be completely free to enter, but we really do want people to donate as much as possible just for the opportunities to play, but also for these people that sometimes don't get to play in our situations. So we really hope to see your support. They will be open to all the UK and the EU with a lot of different prizes like trophies and medals, but we'll also be hosting stuff outside of fighting games too. Less competitive stuff like, well, not less competitive, but like Splatoon, Mario Kart World, and even like the new Pokemon Legends EA. So all of that stuff. And we encourage also people to do their own streams, do their own challenges, donating 5 on like these small little incentives like losers paying it 5 to pay it forward. Whatever it is, please do get involved with the future of the Smash UK, of Smash EU, of all of our communities together so that everyone can go forward playing the games we love. You can find more information on the Play It Forward Twitter account and also Smart's Twitter. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say, as you say, stuff like this is so important for keeping our community alive. And if there's anything we learned today, Smash UK, Smash England is here to stay. I mean, what a crescendo for a year of tournaments here. You know, we have so much stuff coming up next year. I know GP, a familiar name for many, is hosting something special next Easter, you know, sometime in May. And we are just, you know, I'm so excited, honestly. Like, what an amazing tournament. Thank you all so much for watching. I was Kendrick Onomar. Thank you very much for commentating with me, Zanatti.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much, and thank you so much